The new mutated tree golem is extremely OP in the new Roblox Grow Garden update. Now this right here is a spriggan, which is one of the new pets that you can actually get inside of the beanstalk update. Now if you don't know how this update actually works, it's very straightforward. Right over here in the center is a beanstalk. All you have to simply do is your whole entire server has to contribute into growing this beanstalk. Now you're probably thinking like, how the heck do I do that? Let me show you how this actually works. If we go over to here, this dude right here is asking for vegetable plants. So we have to submit plants. There are only vegetables over here to this beanstalk. And when we submit it to this guy, we're gonna get some points and eventually this thing will grow. Now, let me show you on how to get the spriggan first before I show you all the crazy mutations. But make sure you watch towards the end of this video and I'm gonna show you the best pet mutations to have on your spriggan, so it's extremely OP. Now, over on the Milky channel, we have made so many videos on this channel already. We're up to 121 uploads and we only have 2.2 thousand subs. So please subscribe to help us reach 3,000 subs. And we have made tons of videos, including a super fast growth right over here on how to complete the beanstalk, like the whole entire beanstalk update and get infinite beanstalks like literally in no time. So go take a look at this. Trust me, it's a really good video. Now inside of this wiki page right here, the Grow Garden wiki, we're gonna have a bunch of different types of plants. We have berry, root, candy, flower, fruits, whatever, and we're looking for the one that is currently a vegetable. Now here are all the options. There are vegetable plants right over here. Now let me show you a more advanced guide that I have spent hours making, so please, bro, please leave a like on this video. This is the beanstalk update that I have made for my guide right here. Take a look at this, bro. We got so much stuff here. So these are all the meadow plants you basically want to have. Same thing that I included in my guides, and we're looking for vegetables. So beanstalks are going to be vegetables that count. So beanstalks, peppers, king cabbage. Okay, we're gonna go for beanstalks and peppers. That's gonna be an easy W. Now Romanesco also counts, so do mutant carrots, mandrakes, bitter melons, king cabbage, so on. So all these are the other options. Tomatoes might be a pretty decent meta because they're like easy to harvest. So I'm gonna head on over to my alt account and I'm gonna show you that I could actually contribute to this event. So I'm gonna go and grab a bunch of tomatoes right here. There we go. And we're also gonna grab ourselves a bunch of beanstalks. We're gonna need lots and lots of beanstalks. And then we're gonna go over here and simply submit these so we can actually grow the beanstalk and get that spriggan that I'm about to show you what the mutation is going to be towards the end of the video. Okay, here we go. Boom. 257 beanstalk points from just using tomatoes. Yeah, that is definitely the W for sure. Here are some beanstalks right here. I'm going to sell whatever I don't need. Quick tip, whenever you're harvesting, make sure you have actual pets that duplicate. So I have my stegosauruses and stuff. And I'm going to go and just grab all of my beanstalks right here, bro. Everything that is beanstalk related, bro, I literally needed, dude. Everything beanstalk, bro. Come on. Cough it up, bro. Beanstalk this, beanstalk that. And we're going to also need a lot of peppers. So let's go and grab those as well. Should have some peppers right here. And once we have, oh, give me the peppers, bro. Give me literally the peppers. Oh, yo, pepper seed? Tell me you just saw that right there, bro. You gotta subscribe now for some good luck. All right, let's go ahead and grab it over here. So we're gonna talk to my boy and we're gonna drop off all of these items. So here we go. Let's go and max it out real quick. Boom. And it's almost maxed. Now, what I'm gonna also do is grab a grape or anything else like tomatoes and stuff. I'm gonna trade it to my alt account and I'm also gonna have my main account. And I'm gonna have my main account also contribute to this event. So therefore, we can get some better things, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use this alt account. 1 second. So we're gonna trade over 1 tomato, so it actually counts for both accounts, and then that way we get some rewards and stuff. And now we're gonna accept it right here. And there we go. All right, so I accepted my 1 piece of tomato, my only contribution to the beanstalk, and we're gonna grow this thing right now. There we go. So it's 3 points for only 1 tomato. That's a meta. And let's drop off the rest like so, and the tree is gonna grow. Here it goes. Wait, that was it? Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Bro, it's so cold, I'm freezing. All right, boom, and it's growing. And just like this. Oh my gosh, I'm getting launched. So while you're climbing up here, quick tip, grab those glowing things right there. You're gonna get free sprout seed packs, and guess what? Free beanstalks. No, like actual beanstalks, like you know the beanstalk. Yeah, you can get that for free. So make sure you go up here every single time, collect all these little glowing things. It's just a little bit of parkour. And once you have grown the beanstalk enough, you can just do this. Just go to the portal, teleport. You're up here, easy. Ooh, bean fence claimed. So now this guy is gonna be our seller for the next thing. So anyways, we're gonna go here and get everything. So you have to complete the beanstalk 7 times. So you have to grow the beanstalk 7 times, and at the very bottom, you're gonna see a thing called spriggan. So this thing occasionally spreads the roots to nearby fruits and basically makes them have the bloom mutation. Cool, so that's how I get the spriggan. It's gonna be kind of expensive, but you can actually use the restock stuff as well. So once you do this, you can just quickly restock, get a bunch of things, and eventually get yourself a Spriggan by simply restocking. So I'm gonna just go ahead and try. It might give it to me, but it is kind of rare. I was able to get it on my main account, but not on my alt account, so just be aware of that. It did take a little bit. It wasn't too much, though. It's not looking too hot. I'm up to 30 billion restock. Yeah, now it's kind of getting up into the billions, and it's soon to be trillions. So I'm going to keep trying. Maybe I'll be able to pull a Spriggan on this account. If I do that, it's going to make my life so much easier, because then I'll have 2. And nothing. Come on, bro. Yo, Jandal gods, bro. Grow Garden gods, hook me up, man. Like, give me some good luck here. Silver fertilizer. Oh, Amber Heart. Okay, I'll take that. I'm fine with that too, honestly. The Amber Heart is just as good too. I'll take it. Oh, a Sprout Egg. Okay, maybe we are getting some good luck, but it is costing me 2.4 trillion. So this is kind of a little expensive. Okay, Spriggan is going to be the next one. I'm just going to guess right now. I'm like betting on it. I feel like it's going to happen. Here we go. Ready? And Spriggan. Wait for it. Wait for it. You saw nothing. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at what my Spriggan is gonna do. So I'm gonna swap him out for my corrupted T-Rex. Go ahead and place down my Spriggan over here. And there he is, stuck inside of a sign. It's like a baby Groot. Basically, we can call him Groot, Grass Golem, Tree Golem, call him whatever you want. Spriggan just All right, every 22 minutes is gonna spread its roots, and all fruits within 30 studs are gonna receive a 15% chance to get the Bloom mutation. That is good and all, but how much does this mutation even give us? Now, first things first, here's the Milky channel, bro. We have so many videos right here covering basically everything Grow Garden, so go ahead and subscribe right now to be the OG 3000. And now we're gonna go on over to the Grow Garden guide right here, and we're gonna go ahead and see what this mutation is gonna do. Let's pull up the calculator. We're looking for the Bloom mutation. So Bloom mutation is an 8x mutation. Not bad. Okay, cool. It's like decent, honestly. So we have this guy at an 8x mutation for our Spriggan. So the wood golem, the tree golem, whatever you want to call him. So our golem over here, it's gonna have an 8x. So honestly, this guy is honestly like lacking. But the good thing is it's gonna make it so everything around will receive the mutation. It's kind of like the Tanchizuro. So after about a day, your whole entire garden should have Bloom. But here's where things get a little bit crazy. To make this dude extremely OP, we have to get a pet mutation. So we have to get our pet to level 50. Now you're probably thinking, bro, why the heck do we have to get this guy up to level 50? Well, let me show you how. You probably, if you're new to this game, all right, or if you're a complete brokey, bro, you've never done this. Sorry, I didn't mean like target you like that. But basically right here's pet mutations, okay? If you don't know what this is, now you do. So this is a level 50. You have to put a level 50 Spriggan in here. Once your pet is level 50, using a bunch of different methods that I've shown on the channel, go watch like my fastest way to level up your pets. Like that video is like perfect. It's gonna show you how to do it like super quickly. It's like a day and you have a whole max team. All right, basically you can use that or the I think it's the Mr. French Fry Ferret. That one I showed you another method recently. So that was the French Fry Ferret thing, the OP one, and you can get this guy up to level 100 in no time. But once you get up to level 50, which can be done by the way in literally a couple hours using the French Fry Ferret method. Be aware of that. It really can be done in like a couple hours. And basically, if we go ahead and get these mutations right here, these are all the mutations you can put on it. Now, there are some that's currently missing. Let me go ahead and show you that as well. So here we go. We got the Spriggan. We got what we need. So we don't want to get shiny or inverted pet mutation. That's just going to be pet XP boost. So don't even worry about those. Those are kind of mid. Now, Frozen's not bad because we can basically have another 10x multiplier increase, and that's going to be every 5 minutes. So it's okay. It really depends on what you're going for. But the Spriggan is going to be one of those types of pets that can give a bunch of pet mutations to everything around within 20 minutes. So I do like this because I can use the Spriggan when I'm setting up my butterflies for any of my pet stuff. So the reason I say butterflies is because butterflies require 5+ mutations to basically turn anything into a rainbow, as you can see. So it removes all mutations and turns a rainbow. So whenever you're doing like bone blossoms from scratch or elder strawberries or anything, including like the Romanesco, you want to have dragonfly, you want to have a pterodactyl, you want to have even the little Groot looking thing, the golem, and you even want to have the butterfly egg. Because this way, you're trying to get as much mutations on your plants as quick as possible. Pterodactyl will make it easy with, of course, the Windstruck. The golden right here will make it easy. That's 2 mutations right there. And then your little baby Groot right here is going to give you another mutation. There's 3 right there. And then you just need 2 more. Super easy. So like wet mutation, frozen mutation, shock would also help you out. So it's really good for like setting up your really expensive plants. But I think we can make this a little bit better. So we can either keep the frozen or skip it. Windy, get rid of the windy. You don't really need it unless, I would say unless you want to remove your pterodactyl or just go only windy. But nah, I would just say have the Spriggan and have a pterodactyl if you're trying to get the Windstruck mutation. So yeah, windy's Windstruck. The golden's pretty good. It's going to make it more efficient. I only want to put on the Spriggan. Doesn't really matter that much. It's gonna be more like one of those one and done type of pets. And then we have the Mega and Tiny. These are just kind of like flexing and stuff. It's pretty easy. Just put them on. Your pets are gonna be huge or tiny. It's a huge flex. And then we got Tranquil and Corrupted, which is not bad. Now we're kind of talking. So basically our Tranquil plants, our Tranquil and Corrupted is going to be a 20x multiplier every 25 minutes. So this is perfect because by the time it uses the Bloom mutation, which just takes around 20 to 25 minutes, there will already be a Tranquil or Corrupt mutation from the Tranquil shard or Corrupt shard on the Spriggan, or just pet mutating it. It will have a chance to apply a 20x on top. So now this pet becomes a 28x, and it also gets a bunch of plants around it. So it's not bad. It actually has some decent potential, okay? So Corrupted and Tranquil is probably gonna be my second go-to option. Now, what about the first option? Let's keep scrolling. So we have Iron Skin, Radiant. We don't really care about these, don't even matter. We got Rainbow. That's gonna be pretty good. 20% increase in passive boost. So meaning that it's gonna be 20%, faster at using this ability. I don't really care for it too much. And then we're gonna go down a little bit more. And right here is gonna be the big boy stuff. Yeah, the big boy. We got the big boy. We got Shocked. Ooh, this is the one right here. If you can get a Shocked Spriggan, bro, this thing would be insanely OP. And it will literally rip. Like, it will be ripping, dude. Like, every 45 to 60 seconds, it's gonna have a 25 to 30% chance to shock plant when it's thunderstorming. So I think Spriggan Shocked could be a pretty good one because you're gonna bump it up to 100x, and whenever it rains, you're gonna have a literally like a plus 100x, so a plus 100x. So if you do it like that, you could technically get a pretty solid like setup here, like a Spriggan that can do around 108x multiplier. That's not bad. I feel like Shocked makes sense for this pet because it's more of like an AoE. So what that means is basically affecting things around it. So anything within 30 studs gets affected. Perfect if you got Shocked, because now you're giving it 2 mutations at once. So pretty solid for 108x mutation if you do Shocked. So Shocked. Okay, there we go. So I think Shocked is going to be the go-to. Now, here's another one. Okay, then we have Fried and Aromatic. So Fried is 8x, and then Aromatic is 15x. And then you have God Ascended, the best mutation out there. Takes 5 to 6 hours. That takes way too long, honestly. And it gives you a 150x multiplier. I would not put this on your Spriggan. I know it sounds weird. Spriggan doesn't deserve to be in the garden for that long, especially for its base mutation multiplier thing. So its base is only 8x. So like if you want to get Ascended, you got to put Ascended on a Kitsune, 100% on a Kitsune, Lobster Thermomidor, or at least a Disco Bee. That's like your best bet. Like that's probably your best play. Or you can leave it on your Raccoons and like Kitsunes, like that Steel. Like Corrupted Kitsune is like the one that you want this on, of course, not the regular Kitsune. The regular Kitsune is not bad. You can also have it on your regular Kitsune. It'd just be like an extra benefit, but it really depends on what you're setting up. So yeah, I think Shocked Spriggan is the most meta OP pet setup for the Spriggan Golem thing, whatever you want to call it. Now it's going to be a 3% chance of actually getting it, so it might take a little bit of time, but I think you can get yourself one in no time. Or just like a little bit. But y'all get the point of what I'm trying to say. The Spriggan has some decent potential of becoming a pretty solid pet for setting up whatever you're trying to do. So in my situation here, I could use it to set up this entire garden if it was, nothing on here. Or for example, putting it onto my golden egg right here, which is funny, honestly. I'm trying to do like a little test here. All right, everybody, hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. We're posting 2 videos every single day, so please come back tomorrow for a new video. And I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow with a new one. Click on one of these if you're interested. Anyways, your boy Milky, out.